All right, welcome into Prize Picks on 5. This is where you go for the latest in daily fantasy. We kind of tell you how to play, but we also give you our picks. This is for Game 2 of the NBA Finals. The Bucks and the Suns play tonight after the Suns beat up on the Bucks in the fourth quarter, ran away, and won Game 1. Game 2 also in Phoenix. Giannis is healthy. 20 points, 18 rebounds in Game 1. I expect a bigger performance. We'll get into that here as we go. I've got David Eversole there on the top. We got David Friedman there in the second slot. You can find David Friedman at Talk About Sports. You can find David Eversole at David W. Eversole. You can find me at 5 Reasons Sports. We're not going to give you the whole primer today because I think you guys know how to play, but the
Leave it to boss man to lose the audio and the video.
You're muted.
I'm back. Sorry about that. This is what happens when a call comes in. The important thing to do is make sure nobody calls you.
Do not disturb.
Put your phone off. Turn your phone off, Ethan.
You want to start over?
I heard that. No, you're good. You're good. Go for it.
All right.
Let's just jump right in.
This is perfect. This is us, right?
This is us. All right. Prize Picks on 5. Use the code 5, F-I-V-E, because Postmates drivers do not listen to you when you.
It's a classic, Ethan. It's like he's taking a picture or something like that, right?
A little bit better resolution here.
Yeah. All right. So basically, what's going on? Ethan is going to talk, and you're going to go sign up and use code 5, obviously. So we're going Game 2. We're going to give you our locks. We each have one lock, and if Ethan ever makes it back, he'll do this too. And well, we can go through our other stuff too. But for my lock, I sent Dave about 17 different locks today, but it changed. So actually today, PrizePicks,
big news, yeah.
Right, alert. Yeah, they said that they added free throws to the individual stats. So as soon as I saw that, and I saw Devin Booker at 6.5, I believe it was, free throws made. So I jumped on that as my lock, 6.5 for Devin Booker on the free throws. But go check out the free throws on the individual stats.
Yeah, no, that's really good. And actually, I went with Brook Lopez over 1 3-pointer made. He struggled a little bit in the Atlanta series. He only made 2 threes in that whole series, but he kind of broke out, went 3 for 5 in Game 1. And I think they're going to look to spread the floor a little bit and get him maybe a few looks from the corners there just to keep things honest with 8 a little bit. So I like Brook Lopez to go over 1 3-pointer made tonight. I think he can at least knock in a couple buckets. But there's several good lines tonight, actually. It's a little bit more friendly than Game 1 with Giannis coming in and kind of threw those numbers out of whack. But I think we got Ethan back. Let's see what's going on here. Stand by.
All right. Yeah, I'm standing by. I apologize for that. Again, use the code 5.
We figured out we don't need you anymore. Goodbye. No.
Well, nobody needs me. Nobody needs me apparently except Postmates. All right, that's the only thing that needs me. All right. Yeah. So let's get right to it. Again, sorry about that, everybody.
We gave our locks. Give your lock, and we'll go into.
Well, here's my lock. Okay, Giannis had 20 points in Game 1. This is basically, to a certain degree, not an elimination game, but it's close enough. You don't want to fall behind 2-0 in a final series. I expect Giannis to be fed a lot more tonight. I also think he'll be a little bit healthier on that knee. So I don't think he's going to have quite the same issues as last time. I would expect, win or lose, that Giannis is going to score in the high 20s to low 30s tonight. That would be my guess on it. So to me, that number, which I would have come in at 25.5 for points, 26.5. I think he's going to go over that fairly comfortably tonight. I think if he doesn't go over it fairly comfortably, this series is probably over anyway. So I'm going to go over on Giannis for points. It's probably the simplest bet that you can make, but I find a lot with PrizePicks that sometimes picking the star whose backing is against the wall to score a lot of points, it sounds stupid and simple, but it's been a pretty good strategy for me. So that's what I'm going to play tonight.
And my only thing with him, and I think it goes back to Game 1 where it was I didn't know what to do, if I should play him or not, because I don't look. He looked healthy at the beginning, and all of a sudden you're like, "Holy crap! I didn't expect this." And then he kind of came back down to earth. He got tired. I don't know if the knee was bothering him, so I'm kind of staying away from that. But my other picks, I like Bobby Portis over a half of a 3-pointer. I think he'll hit one. Chris Paul, again, 21.5 points. I can't really go away from Chris Paul right now.
No.
Cam Johnson, over 3 rebounds. He's been at like 3 rebounds at least, I don't know, for a lot of games in a row. I like him there. And Chris Middleton, over 2.5 threes. I just think he's getting a lot of 3-point opportunities, and they're going to start falling. And he's been hitting them anyways.
Let me ask this. Would you look at the Dario Saric situation as affecting anything here?
So I thought, first of all, I thought it was funny that the poor guy, he gets hurt and then out for the year now, and nobody seemed to notice. I noticed Saric disappeared, and nobody seemed to care.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're talking about maybe giving Kaminsky minutes, but like I don't really see that happening. I think maybe Torrey Craig gets more run. Cam Johnson is a good play. It's just I'll stay with him on the rebounds. I don't know where else to go with him other than maybe 3-pointers.
Yeah, I mean, David, when you look at rotation-wise, Saric was getting about 18 to 20 minutes a game during the postseason. So there are some minutes that can be sopped up by someone else. Is there anybody else that you see for Phoenix makes sense there, just in terms of getting some additional looks?
Like I said, I mean, from what I read that it was either going to be Frank or maybe some extra Torrey Craig and moving, going small with Cam Johnson down, maybe playing the 5 for a little bit. I don't know, but I don't. That's the part about this is like you don't know what to expect really now, and it seems like a silly thing. The backup center, right? Dario Saric, who cares? No, but it means something. It does mean something. Am I going to touch any of that? No.
I gotcha. Give them to me again because I got cut out here. David Eversole, your lock tonight?
My lock is Brook Lopez over 1 3-pointer. Another pick I really like is Chris Middleton at 5 assists. Okay. Last game he was at 6. He only hit 4, but as you can see here, he's been over 5, at least 5, 4 out of the 5 games. So I think with Giannis a little bit more at full strength, I think that's a pretty reasonable number for Middleton. And I'm with David, too. I like him over 2.5, 3. So you got a couple options with Middleton there as well.
All right. And I like Giannis over on points. I also like Cameron Payne over on points tonight. I don't know that would be the prominent play that I would make, but I do think he goes over in that game. I think we're going to see more Chris Paul and Cameron Payne together as this series progresses. All right. Apologize for the delay. We'll be back for game 3. David Eversole at the top. Talk about sports. David Friedman in the middle. I'm at 5 Reasons Sports. And hopefully my driver didn't run away.
Code 5.
Make sure you use code 5. It's code 5, F-I-V-E. Get yourself that bonus.